Hi guys, in this video I'm going to talk about two important things. Today, November 13th, audit exam is completed just 1.5 hours back or some 2 hours back. So what is my opinion on the audit paper? And the second thing which I want to talk about is CA Inter P5 new scheme auditing and ethics material and classes. Yeah, I can do a separate video for this, but there is a very important thing which I wanted to show you specifically. So that's why I'm doing both of these things in a single video. By the way, I'm just going to give you what is my opinion on the today's audit paper. Just a brief opinion, just one word or two words. That's it. I'm not going to talk entire detailed paper analysis. And believe me, the paper is a moderate paper, not a tough, not an easy paper. Getting it? It's not easy, like people say. It is moderate, but 99.99% of the questions, they were straight questions from ICS study material. The sentences were straight away picked from the material, they tested it. And those who prepared from ICS study material of world scheme or my study material, those of you who follow my audit material, these people definitely can do well. Why? Because I simply, what I do when I'm preparing material is I take ICA content only, not just me, everybody takes, but I 99% keep the original terminology as it is. I don't simplify the sentences. I don't change the entire sentences completely. I keep the sentences as it is. Okay, one example I'll show you. One example, and listen to this video till the end, especially if at all you have written the paper today, just listen to this opinion part and close the video. But if at all you're looking for new scheme, or you want to suggest to your juniors regarding new scheme audit classes, or some of you watching this for new scheme audit classes, please watch the video till the end without a failure. Okay, yeah. Now I'll show you today's question paper. In this first MCQ, 99% of the students would have not even recollected where this question, where this point is coming from. But those who studied ICS study material or my study material of audit, they can easily relate this point with the material. Getting it? Very simple. Go to analytical procedures. In my material of world scheme, just go to analytical procedure. In that, the first point is what they copied and pasted. They just tested is the relationship between individual financial statements is traditionally considered in audit of business entities and may not always be relevant. Getting it? Traditionally considered in audit of business entity may not always be relevant. The same sentence they copy pasted and asking, is it true or false? Yes, it is correct. You just have to write an example. This example, if you write additionally, you get 2 out of 2. Now the problem is, now the point here I want to convey is, see, if you follow any short notes material or flowchart material or chart books or any mnemonic books, or if you simply watch marathons or any shortcuts you follow, what happens is you never read these kind of full sentences properly anywhere unless you read from ICI material or unless you read from our material. Only those who read from ICI material or this material can figure out the answer for the first question. 99% I can tell you, others who have never seen this sentence in the analytical procedure chapter, they think that this is a government audit question. Or they may think this is something created question, but actually this is a question in analytical procedures. Last topic, considerations in public entities, public sector undertakings. There is a topic in ICI material that is only the tested first line. You just have to write the example. You just mention that it is true and write the first line example. That's it. The answer is over. See, why I'm stressing on this point is, in fact, if you see my previous videos also, I have many a times I educated people that don't follow short notes, don't follow, shortcuts. Why? Because the sentences which ICI is testing, the questions which they are drafting, they're absolutely based upon the descriptive content given in the ICI study material. Some para, some line, they pick and then ask you as a question, and they expect you to write in the same level. And that's the reason why, especially in audit, students are feeling very difficult. Why? Because they're following shortcuts. Most of these questions were tested like that. And believe me, those who literally learned conceptually, again understand, conceptual learning that is different from the conceptual learning which ICI expects. The standard at which ICI expect the conceptual learning, you can see that in my marathon also. Getting it? So you can see the ICI book itself, you read it, you understand the standard at which they're expecting you to learn. Getting it? So those of you who are planning for new scheme, especially those of you who came to watch this video for new scheme, what I'm trying to tell you is, see, like many are asking immediately after completion of group 1 exams, loaded with lots of inquiries. Even just before starting this video, I have replied at least 35 students personally that I'm going to publish new scheme audit. Wait, I'll come up with a video. So this is the video. Now in CA Inter, the auditing paper is paper 5. Getting it? Auditing and ethics. Now the question which everyone asks, which everyone is asking is, sir, can we follow the old material, old scheme audit material, as everybody said on the YouTube, and even you also said, yeah, I also told earlier that some 2 or 3 chapters were removed, rest all the syllabus is same. Yes, the rest all, the chapter names were same, but not the content. Please remember, the chapters name were same, concepts were also same, but not sentences, but not paragraph, but not the way they drafted the concepts. There is a lot of variation. One example I'll show you. This is the first chapter, right? Nature, objective and scope of audit. This is something that every one of you know. Now here I am showing you my old scheme, nature, objective, whereas here I am showing you my new scheme, nature, objective and scope. I'll just open one basic question. We all know, right, what is the objective of auditor? What is the objective of the auditor? There is a question. In new scheme, in my material, it is 4th question. Objective of auditor. In old scheme, there is a 2nd question on the same. Objective of auditor. You see in the old scheme, what is the objective of auditor? There are only 2 points. They just simply closed it. Whereas in new scheme, what is the objective of auditor? They have given an analysis. In the analysis, they have added some new points. And these were the points which are copied from some other concept and then kept it here. Which means in the new scheme, May 24 exam, if you have a question in the exam, what are the objective of auditor? If you write old scheme answer alone, you will not get sufficient marks. Why? Because in the new scheme, when the question paper is designed, that is designed based on the new scheme material. Which means suggested answer will also be given based on the new scheme material. So, which means if the same question is tested, suggested answer of the new scheme material will contain analysis of objective, which is completely exclusively given in the new scheme material only, which is not there in the old scheme material. So what you will do if you follow old scheme audit material for new scheme audit preparation, you write old scheme content only, which is right, but not complete. Your answer is correct, but not complete as per the new scheme level. So the conclusion is, you should change the complete material. Whatever old scheme audit material that you have, it will not at all be suitable for the new scheme audit. Now, sir, do you have the old new scheme audit material? I have prepared for 1 or 2 chapters only. The work is going on. No, basic work is going on. Basic work is already completed. Still finishing work is going on, which will take another 4 to 5 days for me. I am doing this video on 13th November evening. Getting it? So in another 4 to 5 days, I can say by Saturday, okay, today is Monday 13th, by Saturday, like by 18th November, I will finish the CA Inter audit material full-fledged, and I will give you new scheme material, new scheme classes, everything. The recording, everything will start from Monday. The date will be 20. So 20th November onwards, the new scheme audit classes will start. Originally, when I have gone through the entire new scheme material, when the materials were announced, even I was also in the same assumption that new scheme audit syllabus, old scheme audit is mostly same. They are similar, no major changes. But the question paper, the way they test, the way they evaluate is completely different. Maybe the concepts are same, but not the wordings, but not the sentences, but not the points. Points they have changed. Only if you write the updated points as per the new scheme, you will fetch marks. Otherwise, you will lose marks. Maybe your answer is right, but institute will not consider. No, because suggested answer will not have that, right? I hope you understood. So earlier, I promised students that I will start from November 12th or 13th. But because of this unexpected, some 10-15 days extra burden on us. Getting it? That we need to sit and neatly prepare the material. Getting it? Neatly sort out all these issues and add multiple resources. Getting it? So that tomorrow, once you get the material, once you listen to the classes, you should not have any look back again. So when you go to the exam under the new scheme, straight away, you should have that much confidence. You should have very good confidence that I have prepared from a superb material, like perfect material. All the ICA new scheme material content is covered. Nothing is ignored. You must be that confident. And when you see the paper also, you should not be having surprise, because you know that you already gone through everything. So that's what my agenda. So let us start. See, instead of starting hurry-burryly, with the unadjusted material and start the classes somehow, no. Let's wait. It's okay. 1 week, 10 days, 15 days, or maybe worst case 1 month. Let it be. Getting it? So with that assumption, I am slightly delaying the launch of audit classes. More than you, I am worrying, because for me it's an income, man. Okay. If I am not launching the material and class, I will be losing income, right? Almost I can say more than 150 200 students are ready to buy CA inter-audit. But still, in spite of it, why I didn't launch? I can encash immediately, because more than money, what is important for me is the name and fame which I have in the market, and I want to protect it at any cost. Getting it? That's it. So I hope you understood what I'm trying to tell you. That's it. So all the very best. So by Saturday, I can say maybe by 19th or 18th November. So you will expect full-fledged material for CA inter-audit with MCQs, with theory questions, with everything else. Okay. Parallelly, we are also preparing question bank. It's already done. Just finishing work is there. So that will also we will finish, and we will also add more and more MCQs if possible. Okay. So wait for a beautiful material and beautiful classes. So don't be in hurry. Don't be in rush. Exams are over. I need to start immediately. So buy some class, buy some material, follow old scheme. No, don't be foolish. Just chill this 1 week. Chill out. Okay. And many students are also asking group to subscription model. Yes, I'll do a separate video on that for the new scheme. So just wait for it. All the very best.